I joined the Bountyverse SMP, an SMP where you can trade with people and put bounties on each other's heads, and my goal was to become the most powerful player on this server. So on the first day of the server I just got some basic gear, got a full set of diamond armor, and then I went out and searched for a village. And when I finally found a village, I started working on an underground base. And in the next couple of days I built a villager breeder and a system to transport the villagers to the villager trading hall. So I ended up trading with these villagers for a full set and a backup set. After that I went to the nether where I grinded all of the resources we will be needing to brew some potions. After that trip to the nether I found a trial chamber where I killed some breezes and then I got some keys and I spent them on the vaults. And with my last key I got the most powerful item in Minecraft, the mace. What makes the mace so powerful is its ability to one-shot players, even in full netherite. And what makes it even more special is that on this server there can only be one. So I decided to keep it hidden, because it would put a massive bounty on my head. But then another player also got the mace, which meant there were now 2 maces. So I had to kill him, so I was the only one with a mace. This was possible because there was a glitch in the plugin, so my mace didn't get detected. I could have reported this to the admins, but I decided I wouldn't do it, because if I was able to kill him, then I would have 2 maces. And besides, who doesn't like having illegal items in his inventory? So to prepare for this fight, I grinded some ancient debris, and after that I ended up putting netherite on all my armor and on all my tools. And while I was running around in the nether, I actually saw 2 players of the server. And when one of them logged off, I decided to take my chances and jump the other one. But after nearly killing him with 5 crits, he offered his base in exchange for me keeping him alive. So we went to his base and there I killed him 2 times, but I left his loot there so he would stay happy. And then this player offered to help me find the base of the player who had the mace. And of course I took him up on this offer, because this would be a lot of help. And after searching for a long time, using calculations and finding some tracks in the nether, finally had his location pinpointed down to a tiny section. And then I saw this village, which could be the place where his base was located. And after seeing that the crops here were fully grown and there was a door open in a villager house, which only happens when the chunks are being loaded, I knew that this would be his base. So my footage for this actually corrupted, but I found his base, it was actually there, but he didn't have the mace on him, so I was like, you can keep your base, but I want to fight you in a 1v1. He told me he wasn't the best with the mace, but with the powers it possessed, he was confident he could win this. So we decided to fight. So I bought it up, and let's get this mace. I guess you could say that was quite a quick drop, and after that I wanted to test out the mace, so I killed someone real quick, but I gave them back their loot because it wasn't really a fair fight. But you see, this was putting a massive target on my back. Not only did I now have the only mace on the server, if you hadn't noticed already, I have killed every single player, which means I'm the only one that hasn't died yet, making me the only immortal player. And I didn't think too much of this until I got a notification on Discord. So he was hanging out with another player on the server, and the other player started talking about how him and 2 other players wanted to jump me tomorrow because they apparently found my base after days of searching. And apparently their plan was to trap me inside of my own base so that I couldn't use my mace. But of course, now I knew not to go into my base, which gave me a massive advantage. So when I logged on the next day, I made sure not to enter my base. I was just running around a bit, and after a while I just told them, look, I know you guys are in my base, come outside if you want a fair fight. And they decided to take their chances in this 3v1. I was losing this fight. I hadn't managed to pop even one of their totems, and my armor was starting to get way lower than theirs. But if there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I don't give up this easily. two options in front of me. Leave this fight and lose my honor, or keep on fighting with low armor and risk dying and losing my immortality. The question was, which one is more important to me?